Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Give me just a second. I'm just pulling up chat and everything so that I can see what everybody's saying. Hey, Jess Carey. Hey, Mo. Hey, Rose. Hey, Melanie. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Um, I wish it were under better circumstances. I really do. I want to thank Mojangles for in our talk this morning telling me about this case. Hey, Voices, how are you? I didn't know about this case, and Bo Jangles messaged me some information on it, got my curiosity up. I started researching, taking notes, and here we are. And guys, I haven't had very long to research this. So if I miss something or if I misspeak on something, please forgive me. If I find that I am wrong in something, I'll come back and let you know. Voices. If you get a drone, if you get information on this, would you please share it with me? Please. Can somebody? I'll type it. Voices, if you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, this is the direction that I plan to take my channel. If they want to sit over there and nitpick and bash each other and all of that, more power to them. I have bigger fish to fry. If they can make money and get subs and things off of using me, go for it. Go for it. All right, Voices, there's my, I pinned my email address at the top. It's mycasediscussion@gmail.com. If you get inside information on this, let me know. And Voices, if I state something incorrectly, please let me know. I don't want to do this case any harm by saying something wrong. But this needs to be talked about, okay? For the ones that don't know. Okay. Yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, share this out where you can. Let's help this family. Let's help this family. I want to verify one thing. I want to verify one thing before I get started with my guys. I've looked and looked, and I'm trying to verify how old Gabby is. If you know that information, would you please comment it, put it in the comment section, please, if you know how old she is? That's the one thing that I couldn't find. I thought I had it, but I don't. I want to say 22. I could be wrong on that. So I want to verify. Voices, with this being in your backyard or Bojangles? Yeah, 22. Okay. 20, that's what I was thinking. She's 22, he's 23. That's what I was thinking, but I like to be sure before I put it out there. I like to be sure. Okay, guys. I got some pictures for you. Let me get them pulled up here before, well, actually, let's just do it this way. Get back over here. We'll talk about it first. We'll do it that way first. Okay. Gabby Petito, age 22, and her 23-year-old fiance left in July on a road trip in Gabby's Ford Transit van. They left out of North Florida. The last time any family members have had any contact with Gabby was the last week of August. Now, it is important to note that in July of 2020, Gabby made a Instagram post announcing their engagement. Let me say that again. In July of 2020, Gabby made a Instagram post announcing their engagement. Gabby's mother says that before they left out on this road trip, Gabby had called off the marriage. I can't find any elaboration on why she called off the engagement, but she called off the engagement. I know I have found some news articles that says that they were high school sweethearts. And the family's in shock. The family is in absolute shock. Um, let's see where I got to here. Her mother spoke with her the last week of August when she kept trying to on where they were separated. Yes, John, I agree with you exactly. And they are Wyoming investigators are investigating in that area. I found evidence of that today. Guys, what I'm giving you right now is just a brief rundown of what I've been able to gather since Mo told me about this. I wanted to get this out there. Hey, Delaney. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being here. Oh, Voices says they were from New York and moved to Florida 2 years ago. Okay. Okay, Voices. I appreciate Voices. I would really like to talk to you more about this since this is in your backyard and you can get me some information. Yes, guys, the FBI is involved in this case. Now, I did read a story, an article that said that the Northport Police Department, which is the city that they lived in, is kind of the lead agency for right now, but the FBI is involved because it crossed multiple state lines. Okay. Her parents, I'm assuming her mother reported her missing on September the 11th. Sulphur County, New York is the lead. Okay, well, see, I read differently that Northport was the lead agency. Voices, I would love for you to email me as much information as you have, and us collaborate. I can't even say that word right now, guys. I'm so upset about this. And everything. And if I can get my computer to cooperate, I would love to do a panel with you for us to discuss this. I'm expecting my device that's going to any day now that's going to enable me. Yes, that's the word, Rose, right there. That's going to help me to be able to have panels and be able to hear what they're saying. I would love to. I would love to, Voices. We will plan that. But okay, Brian Laundrie, she was from Long Island. I don't think he was. The latest press and Northport took over. Said Northport. That's what I was thinking, John, that Northport Police Department took over. That's what I read before I went live, was that Northport Police Department took over the investigation. I'm making myself a note to investigate, to check into that more. Who took over the investigation? I will be checking on this and get more information. Um, but Brian Laundrie, after Gabby's mother reported her missing on September the 11th, Brian Laundrie lawyered up and headed back to Florida in Gabby's Ford Transit van. A search is underway in Wyoming, and also, hey, Miss Beautiful Mess, in Wyoming, and also another national park. Brian Laundrie refuses to tell the family anything at all about the last time he saw Gabby, if they had had a disagreement. He refuses to discuss it at all with the family, at all. And guys, that's not cool. If your girlfriend, former fiance goes missing and you were on a road trip with her, you better be telling that mom and dad about every single solitary detail of what happened the last time you saw their daughter. You may have had a disagreement with their daughter that led to an engagement ending, but at some point you had love there for Gabby. And dude, you better be opening your mouth and spilling the beans. So what if you may end up in prison if something happened because you've got blood on your hands? But you need to be giving that family some peace of mind. Hey Mickey, how are you? Brian claims he wants to sit in the background while we search for Gabby in the wilderness. Yeah, he wants to sit back and do nothing. Yeah. I know he has the right not to, but morally, you need to open your mouth and tell her family if Gabby ran away, say Gabby ran away. Let the police investigate that if she left on her own free will. But you don't have the right to keep that bottled up inside and let that family live in misery. The police said his parents just handed him. Oh, yeah. I bet his family did hand him a lawyer's card whenever they went to visit. Guys, I'm going to pin Rose's comment. Because it's got the FBI number. The FBI number is 1-800-CALL-FBI, 1-800-225-5324. It is very strange that he got into her vehicle, drove all the way back to Florida, hired an attorney, and has shut his trap. And in my opinion and in my experience, guilty people do one of two things. They either pull a Chris Watts and keep talking and won't shut up and talk about it and talk about it and talk about it until people get tired of listening to them, or they shut up and they won't say anything. And I think he has chosen the I'm going to shut up and not say a word. Oh, yeah, we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I understand that, voices. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. But with him being on a road trip with her and she comes up missing, mom hasn't talked to her since the end of August. September the 11th, mom's like, okay, enough of this. I want to know where my daughter is, and files a missing persons report with the police department. I know you're innocent until proven guilty, but he's not making himself look innocent. Hey, Tia, by not speaking, he's not making himself look innocent at all. I'm going to tell you right now, if that were my husband, because we take road trips together, if that were my husband that came up missing on a road trip, I would tell everything that I could possibly think of to give his family closure and the peace that they need. Rose says the last text message from Gabby's phone warned that she didn't have phone service in Yosemite National Park. No service. The message read. Melanie, he is making himself look guilty. He is making himself look guilty. He is. All right, guys. I did some research here, okay? And I want to show y'all some things. Now, when I share my screen, let me get my phone. I'll be able to read some comments then. Let me pull this up on my phone because I want to be able to talk to y'all, see what y'all are saying. Give me just a second. I'm getting it. Guys, I'm trying to get better at this. Hey, Kayen, how are you? Any of their YouTube videos. I haven't tried to look for any YouTube videos. I'm going to do that just a little bit later today. Boy says she had to wait a day to file the missing persons report, and that's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. When she can prove that she hadn't spoken, when she can prove that she hadn't spoken with her since August. Court TV and Plunder has videos too. I watch Plunder. Shout out to Plunder. I watch Plunder. Y'all go watch Plunder. She does an excellent job in this. And she doesn't do any nonsense. She's straight to the point. Can't get it together. When I do this finally on my channel, case don't. Oh, no, Rose. I'm giving you full permission to use any of my content. If you need me to email you something, giving you permission to use my content, let me know. I will. TikTok has their videos as well. Can someone give me their TikTok ID, please? If anyone has their TikTok ID, would you type it out so that I can make a note so I can use it for my research? This guy, in my opinion, while I'm waiting on someone to type that out, this guy, in my opinion, don't come for me. This is my opinion. This guy's taking a. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Okay, Mo, I'm writing that down. Enigmatic static. Okay. That way I can research even some more tonight. But guys, before I share this, I'm gonna tell you it's shut down. No. Voices, they haven't. They haven't shut down everything because I'm about to show you some stuff. They haven't shut down everything. They haven't. But this guy is taking some rules out of Barry Morphew's playbook. Oh, Tracy, I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm loving this. I'm loving everyone being here. Guys, give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, it's interaction. Share this video out where you can. I thoroughly appreciate it. I'm enjoying this. This is the route that I want my channel to go. This is the route my channel will go. And yeah, they haven't shut it all down. All right, I'm going to show y'all something, okay? So that you'll see that they haven't shut it down. All right. See this right here? I'm going to scroll up to the top, guys. Hold on just a second. Scroll up to the top here. Looky here what we find. Look who's Instagram. Gabby's Instagram. See Gabby right there? And I found this by finding Brian's Instagram that was tagged in a news article. So this is legit Gabby's Instagram. So we're going to scroll down a little bit. See? Van Life. That's her Ford Transit right there that they went on their road trip in. They visited Utah. They visited Colorado. They visited California at some point. Look at Gabby's face right there. Look at Gabby's face. Does that look like someone that would just disappear? No, it doesn't to me. I'm going to click on that one, see where they were at. Arches National Park. Gabby says, we decided to take the path less traveled on the other side of the arch. And she talks about their trip and their experience. This was 4 weeks ago. She made a comment that rock climbing is dangerous. 4 weeks ago, guys. 4 weeks ago, this was posted. There's some more pictures at the Arches National Park. There's a picture of beautiful Abby right there. I mean, you don't even need to pose to just make a beautiful picture sometimes. And Gabby appears to be one of those people. There's Gabby overlooking the scenery. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So see, guys, their Instagram's not closed. It's not. There's Mr. Brian himself. Brian. You don't even know what you've done to yourself, mister. You've got a whole team of true crime analysts that love investigating these things. Mr. Brian, it's not a threat, but your life is about to be picked apart in ways that you never imagined. The best thing for you to do right now, pick up that phone, call 1-800, call FBI, tell them where Gabby is. Tell them where the last time that you saw Gabby. If you had an ounce of love in your heart for Gabby, tell them where you last saw Gabby. If you didn't have anything to do with it, tell the police you didn't have anything to do with it. But running and hiding, lawyering up, and refusing to cooperate, that makes you look guilty, sir. I'm all for innocent until proven guilty, but you're making yourself look guilty. If my husband disappeared, I would be at the police station every single day telling them every single detail until my husband was brought home. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and click on Mr. Brian's page. You can see right there his Instagram, bizarre_design_. Now, guys, let me say this. Do not go to their pages and leave a bunch of trash, hogwash, and all of that mess. Don't do it. That will make the authorities shut down their social media. Don't do it. Don't. I beg you. Do not do it. Don't go to his page and say, I hate you. How could you do this? That's not helping anything. We are here to support Gabby and Gabby's family and to find the truth. We're not here to hate on people, or at least I'm not. I want the truth to come out. And hating on people and leaving ugly comments to people is not going to help find Gabby. But you'll see in his little comments here, he says, I take a hike every day. Bug bites are better than being brainwashed by the media. Nature enthusiast. Taking on hashtag van life with, and he tagged Gabby. So I'm going to click on this picture right here if I can get it to come up. Yeah, oh, there it comes. No, didn't come. Let me get out of there. That picture ain't gonna come up. I hope y'all can see that picture. He's at the arches and he's sitting on top of Gabby's van. Sitting on top of her van. I guess he thinks he's the king of the world. So we'll scroll down a little bit and look at some of his pictures. And he looks like the douchebag that he is. See? Douchebag, 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 douchebag. Look, he's hugging Gabby like he actually cares. Mr. Brian, if you cared about Gabby as like you claim you do, like you're holding on to her, you would tell where Gabby is. You would tell everything that you know about Gabby. But you're a douchebag. Oh, there's that picture. I was going to show it to y'all a little bit bigger. See, they downsized their life to fit into the van so that they could take road trips. Sorry. Let me try to find that again. Mighty convenient that they did that since Gabby called off their engagement. See, sitting on top of the van, he's king of the world. Just gets me. I'm sorry, guys. It just gets me. He says, barely spent. Okay, downsizing our life to fit into the itty bitty van was the best decision we've ever made. You mean you downsized your life to fit into Gabby's van? But anyway, with the limited space, we wanted to take advantage of every inch while also keeping everything minimalist. Definitely felt inspired by another hashtag van lifers on at YouTube. But we came up with a completely original layout. Barely spent anything on the he said conversation, but he meant conversion. And couldn't be happier with the outcome. Hashtag van tour coming up soon. Sacrificing space to wake up in nature every day has been no sacrifice at all. Cross country road trip. Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Yes, Gabby bought the van, but they worked to restore it. But Gabby's money went into purchasing the van. Dude didn't buy the van. I'm trying to find that again. Hey, Rose, do you mind, since you had that number a while ago for the domestic, oh, there it is, domestic violence, I'm going to pin that as well, guys. Or wait a minute, let me just see here. Let me go over here, see if I can find it over here. Give me just a second. I'm trying to find something I want to post. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to share that up there on my screen. It's a domestic violence awareness hotline. Guys, if you are in a situation where you're not safe and you think no one cares, I'm here to tell you there are people who care. You don't have to live in fear, and you don't have to live somewhere where you're being abused. You have the right to lay your head down at night in a safe, comfortable environment, free from any kind of mental, physical, or sexual abuse. And let me say this: mental abuse is just as bad, if not worse, as physical abuse. Now, I don't know what was going on in Gabby and Brian's life. I'm not saying he was abusing her. I'm not. Let me just say, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general. Oh, thank you, Mickey. Um, I'm just saying in general. Everyone has the right to live a life free of abuse. They do. And there's nothing that anyone can do or say to take that away from anyone. When my husband comes home from work in the afternoons after working 10 hours, I don't have to worry about the fact that if he's going to come in the door screaming, throwing stuff, all that. I don't have to live like that. And neither does anyone else. I get a, hey, honey, how was your day today? Guys, everyone deserves that. Everyone deserves that kind of love. And I swear to you, I'd rather live by myself than to live in a situation where I'm being abused. I've been abused as a child. I'm not sad fishing. I'm just speaking my experience, my truth. And I had rather, after what I went through as a child, I'd rather live alone than to be in a relationship where I'm abused. And I told my husband that when we got married. I said, if you ever draw your hand back to hit me, I will leave you so fast that your head will spin. And I meant it. I meant it. You know what else? My in laws knew that I meant it. My in laws told my husband that I wasn't someone that he wanted to try anything with like that. And my father-in-law told my husband that if he ever went stupid and tried to bother me, that he wouldn't have to worry about the police, that my father-in-law would take care of him. Okay, Voices is saying the van was found in Florida on 9/1. Well, Voices, that's odd since Mom reported her missing on 9/11. Voices, you've got to send me some information, girl. I'm trying my best to get caught up on this case. You got to send me some knowledge. Please email me. Please. Mom reached out to Brian on 9/10. I'm sure Brian was not forthcoming with any information. Sorry, guys, my throat's getting kind of scratchy. I had to get a drink. Available on YouTube. Mickey, I'm going to do more research. I literally just found out about this case today. Literally just found out, and it bothered me so much. I just wanted to go live and us just talk about it. Yes, Miss Beautiful Mess, would you please email me that flyer? The van has been seized as of 9/11, and a missing report was filed. Okay. 9/11 van seized, missing report filed. Miss Beautiful Mess, my email address is mycasediscussion@gmail.com. If you would email me that flyer, I would appreciate it. I will get it posted on on my on one of my lives that I do. When I get a community tab, I can post things like that there, but I don't. No, Mickey. I didn't know anything about this case until today. Mo and I were actually talking on. I had called her on messenger phone app, and she was telling me about it, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me!" And she sent me some things, and the more I read, the more that I wanted to read, and the more found out. I'm like, no, I'm just going to go on and just talk about it, see what everyone else is saying, and all of that. Guys, I got a question for all of you that are familiar with YouTube. Sometimes when I end my live streams, my chat for that stream is not available. Am I doing something wrong, or is there something I can do to correct that? Because I want to go back and read comments. I want to go back and read all of these comments where people are talking about this, where I can take notes. Okay, voices, thank you so much. Does anyone know what I'm doing wrong? Because I want to go back, especially this one. Takes a bit to upload. Okay, maybe that's what it is. It just takes a bit. So I can't immediately go back. I need to give it a little while to upload. I don't know, Mojangles. I don't know. I did see that there was a press conference today. I understand the press conference lasted about an hour, and it was revealed that make sure I say his name, Brian Laundrie has been uh has been is named a person of interest in the disappearance of Gabby Petito. Brian is a person of interest. Mojangles usually a person of interest, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Person of interest means that they can get the court, like Voices is saying, they can use the court to get him to speak. They Person of interest means they have strong suspicion that he was involved in her disappearance. They may even have physical evidence that he was involved in her disappearance. It's more than just saying, oh, he was the last one to see her alive. No, they're saying we think he had something to do with this. And if I said that wrong, guys, feel free to correct me. Feel free to. Yes, Voices, it is a legal process. It is a legal terminology. It means his attorney that he lawyered up with is about to be put to work. And guys, y'all know that I'm a Christian, and I just want to say this. So below, one below. So yeah, one below suspect. That's exactly right, Mo. He's one level below a suspect. And let's say that they find evidence like a large amount of blood or things like that, they may upgrade him as a suspect. Heck, they may upgrade him as a suspect before bedtime tonight. But right now, all they were comfortable doing was saying he is a person of interest. Okay, people that have followed this case more than I have, do we know if Brian has any type of criminal history? Voices, I wondered if you had investigated that. Does he have any type of criminal history? I'm making myself a note to check into that too. Yeah, he had to get clearance to fly. So I don't know, but I made myself a note. I'm going to check on that. We will be doing more lives on this, and I'm hoping that my device that I ordered to help me be able to do. Oh, okay, voices. I understand. I'm hoping that my device that I ordered that's going to help me be able to do panels will be here soon, and we can just get online and talk about it. That's what I want us to do. And I want to apologize to y'all for some of the drama that I've been talking about on my channel. I don't want this channel to be a drama channel. I want this channel to be for things like this. Check New York and Florida. Okay, I'll check both of those. I'll check both of those. I sure will. But I don't want my channel to be a drama channel. I don't. I mean, we can talk about drama if there's some drama going on every once in a while, but I don't want that to be the main focus of this channel is drama channel. I don't want that. They went to high school. Voices, do you happen to know the name of the high school or the city that they went to high school together in New York? Is what city that they lived in New York? Okay, I'll try to look it up and see. I was just wondering if you did. Y'all excuse me if y'all hear me turning on my fan. My sinuses are still bothering me, and if I get a little warm, I'll start coughing. So I'm trying to hold off a coughing spell. I don't want to cough on anyone. They moved to Florida 2.5 years ago. Okay. Um, Voices, I've got you down as a possible panel. If anyone else, when I get my device and I can get my panel working right, if anyone else is interested in coming and doing a panel with me on this, email me at mycasediscussion.com and let me know that you're interested. And let's do this together. Let's let this be our channel and where we can talk about these things and toss ideas off of each other. I would love that. I I really would. I would love that. And I'm sorry that I didn't have all of my facts together when I went live, but this case just was so intriguing to me. I was like, oh, I want to talk about it, and get ideas, toss ideas out and get ideas from others, kind of see what's going on. Because if you don't catch things from day one, it is so hard to get caught up. And guys, I have satellite internet. I don't have um, like cable internet. I have satellite internet. And my internet goes slow sometimes. Thank you, voices. I appreciate that. So sometimes it's easier just to go in and say, Okay, this is what I know. Would you mind telling me what you know? And just know that anything that you share with me, I do appreciate. I do. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it greatly. Um, it looks like everybody probably did hit the thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Also, Rose topped up and I pinned it, the domestic violence hotline. And it's 1-800-799-SAFE. Or for the handicapped, or the if you have trouble seeing, it's 1-800-787-3224. You can text START to 88788 for help, and then also you can go to www.thehotline.org to get help, and people will help you. I'm going to write these down so I'll have them for next time. Give me just a second. Guys, if y'all know anybody that might be interested in joining us over here, would y'all share this with them? To help get the word out? I would really, really, really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. We're stronger together than we are apart. And I will always say that. We are stronger together. If anybody has any additional details on this case, email them to me or save them for our next live where we talk about it even more. I've got to go soon and get ready for church. Got to go play with some kids. And guys, one other thing, okay? I know sometimes I've let some words fly that I shouldn't have out of anger at another creator, and I apologize. Part of being a Christian. Okay, I will, voices. I'll check my email. Part of being a Christian is admitting your faults, asking God for forgiveness, and then asking those that you have committed sins against for forgiveness. Guys, I'm sorry that I've used words on my channel that were not of good nature. Do I still feel the same way that I felt toward that other channel? 100% absolutely will not change my mind on that until she apologizes to me. To say that someone faked a stroke or that they're lying about having a stroke, she needs a reality check, and I'm just the chick to give it to her. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I do love you all. I thank you all for being here. Every single one of you mean the world to me. We're stronger together. We're going to get through this together. So I'm going to go get cleaned up and get ready for church. Go hang out with my kids, my other 40 kids. Y'all, this is funny. Sometimes people ask me how many kids I have, and I say, oh, about 45. 43 of them just happen to be church kids, but they're my kids. If they need to talk about something, they call me, or they ask me to go in the office so they can talk. And I love it. I love that they trust me that much. But anyway, I love you all. I've made myself lots of notes. I will be doing more research on this case. Thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. God bless everyone.